Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you about business studies of class 12, chapter number 5. The topic is organizing. First of all, we should know what is organizing. Means the activities or the functions or whatever, the identification and grouping of different activities in the organization which are to be done and bring together the physical, financial and human resources for getting productive relation for achieving the goals of an organization. It means organizing एक ऐसी प्रोसेस है, एक ऐसा प्रोसेस है जिसके द्वारा एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जितने भी सारे फंक्शंस होते हैं उन्हें आइडेंटिफाई किया जाता है। जो भी प्रोडक्शन क्या करना है, हमारे पास क्या क्या रिसोर्सेज अवेलेबल है, किन किन रिसोर्सेज की रिक्वायरमेंट है, उन सारी चीज़ों को अरेंज करके जिससे कि एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जो गोल्स और ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं उनको अचीव किया जा सके, उनको फुलफिल किया जा सके। दिस इज कॉल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजिंग। ऑर्गेनाइजिंग हैज वेरियस प्रोसेसेस, मीन्स डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क। एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर हम सबसे पहले काम जब ऑर्गेनाइजिंग करते हैं तो उसका पहला पॉइंट होता है डिवीजन ऑफ वर्क। मींस एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जितने भी काम होते हैं पर्टिकुलर डिपार्टमेंट्स के अंदर उनको डिवाइड कर दिया जाता है। पर्टिकुलर पर्सन या पर्टिकुलर एम्प्लॉय को एक फिक्स टास्क दिया जाता है जिसके थ्रू वो उस टास्क को फुलफिल करते हैं। सेकेंड इज ग्रुपिंग द एक्टिविटीज। वॉट एवर द same kind of activities are grouped and they have made the single coordinator to take the feedback about the activities, assignment of duties in the organization, various kind of duties. Certain duties are assigned to various different people according to which the work is to be done within the time limit, and creating a relationship between authority and responsibility is the last point, which means that whatever the organization has organized to achieve its goal and objectives, and the task or the work or the activities which are divided or distributed among the people, how much they are responsible, they have fulfilled their responsibilities, and how much it is pending. So this is the relationship between authority and responsibility, whether the work is pending or it has been done, or how much time it would take to complete the task. Next is the importance of organizing. So it has also various kind of importance. First is benefit in specialization. It means अगर हम ऑर्गेनाइजिंग करते हैं और एक पर्टिकुलर व्यक्ति को एक टास्क दे दिया जाता है तो वो व्यक्ति उस एक पर्टिकुलर फील्ड में एक पर्टिकुलर वर्क में स्पेशलाइज्ड हो जाता है, जिसके एडवांटेजेस हमें बाद में मिल सकते हैं। जैसे कि अगर कोई व्यक्ति स्पेशलाइज्ड हो जाता है तो इट कैन टेक और इट कैन कंज्यूम मिनिमम टाइम टू कंप्लीट द सर्टेन टास्क, और विद इन द टाइम लिमिट ही कैन कंप्लीट द टास्क। Second is clarity in working relationship. When the division of work is done, it clarifies the working relationship. That particular person, the work is divided among, so they have to do their own work, and this creates a good atmosphere in the organization. So it is also known as clarity in working relationship. Third is maximum utilization of resources. By organizing or pre-planning, we can make the optimum utilization of the resources. Whatever the resources the organization has available, it can make maximum utilization of the resources for fulfilling the task. Adoption of change. When any kind of new change related to the research or the market or production is to be taken, it has to be informed to the certain levels or the different departments of the organization. So the change can be easily transferred or communicated to various departments by organizing. Good administration. Organizing creates a good administration. Large number of people or employees are engaged in any kind of organization, but only certain qualities make the administration good when they have their certain responsibilities or particular responsibilities, they have to focus on them. Next is expansion and growth. जब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का काम अच्छे तरीके से चलता है और ऑर्गेनाइजिंग हम अच्छे तरीके से करते हैं, तो जब गुड एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन होगा हमारे पास, जो भी चेंजेस हमको लाने हैं वो इजीली अवेलेबल होंगे या आप हमको इम्प्लीमेंट करा सकते हैं कम्युनिकेट करके. जहाँ स्पेशलाइजेशन होगा, आफ्टर दैट द एक्सपेंशन ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और द इंस्टीट्यूशन एंड इट्स ग्रोथ इज श्योरली सक्सेसफुल. Here, next is the types of organizational structure. There are two types of organizational structure. First is functional and second is divisional. Functional का मतलब होता है किस तरीके से वो काम करेंगे. यहाँ एक ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर ये सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स होते हैं जो अपना अपना फंक्शन, अपने अपने काम अपने समय से करते हैं. फर्स्ट इज प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन. प्रोडक्शन फंक्शन जो है या प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट है, उसका काम प्रोडक्शन करना है एंड इट इन्वॉल्व्स प्रोसेस, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल एंड रिपेयर. Whatever the production is done in the organization, here the production department has to continuously focus on the process of the production, whether it is done or not. After that, they have to check, time to time check on the quality control of the production, and whenever any kind of fault is happening, it needs repair, so time to time repair of the units. Second is marketing. Marketing manager is responsible, or organization is responsible for marketing. So certain people, means a certain sales manager is responsible for marketing. So it involves various components, that is advertisement. Before marketing, means we have to promote advertisement, sales promotion, because without advertisement nothing can be known to the customers. Customer service, when the product is sold, customer need various kind of services from time to time from the seller, and after that it is also the work of marketing to do time to time research whether the product is good or liked by most of the people, or whether they need any kind of change. Third is finance. Finance means money, how much finance they need to do the certain task. They have to raise funds from the market, from the loans, or they have their own funds they can use. Next is purchase. Purchase department has various functions. First of all, purchase of raw material. To do or to start any kind of production work, they have to purchase raw material to start the production. Purchase of inputs and machineries means they have to purchase loose tools, machinery, and various other things for doing the production. And next is record of purchase, means they have to maintain various kind of records or record books of the purchase. From time to time, whatever the things are purchased, they are answerable, and they are to answer to the organization what kind or how much purchase has been done throughout the year. And sales, the marketing manager has to answer or is responsible for the certain quantity of sales during the financial year. Now next is divisional. It has 4 parts, that is textile, cosmetics, medicines and soaps. These all are 4 separate organizations, but they come or they work under only single director or board of directors. They are 4 various kind of firms, but textile industry or textile firm is related to produce only textile garments, textile clothes, etc. Cosmetic is responsible to produce only cosmetic products. medicine is responsible to produce only medicinal products and soap is responsible to produce only various kinds of soaps. But they all have these four functions. All these as here discussed. First is production, purchase, sales and finance. When we are talking about production, it comes back to the production department. All three kinds, process, repair and quality control also implies here. In the purchase, all these three, purchase of raw material, inputs, machinery, record of purchase also implies here, and so on with sales and finance. So in this way, we can learn about organizing, how organizing essential for the organization to achieve their main objectives for their successful expansion and growth of the firm. Thank you.